Do you want to learn to crochet? Do you want to go to those vendor shows and have a booth or make Christmas gifts for your family? Then stick with me because today you can learn to crochet in just 30 minutes. All you need to start is a crochet hook. This is a 4mm crochet hook and a ball of yarn. This I'm using today, Big Twist Posh yarn, and I got this at Joann's. You'll need a pair of scissors. I'm sure you have some of those laying around. So let's get started. 30 minutes isn't a long time to learn a new craft, but you can do it. Here we go. Many different types of yarn that you can get to learn with. My favorite is the Big Twist Posh yarn that I get at Joann's. If you look on this, it tells you how many yards are on there. It also tells you what size knitting needles and crochet hook that this is for and what size of yarn this is. This is a number 5 bulky. I'm not sure how bulky it is because it's really not a lot thicker than some of the acrylic yarns that I use. It tells you how much you can get out of this. It takes 5 skeins to make a small sweater. You could get 2 scarves. It would take 7 skeins to make a blanket. The suggested crochet hook for this is an 8mm, and that I consider to be very large for this type of yarn. It says 8mm for knitting needles too. That would make a very loose stitch, and I like to crochet a little bit tighter. But this is easy yarn to learn with. It is not the greatest if you have to frog it. If you frog it very much, then it shreds. The hardest thing about crochet is maintaining your tension. How you hold your yarn is how the tension is controlled. There are so many ways to hold your yarn. I have seen so many people do it so different. So it's how you are comfortable with and how you can control that tension. I was taught to crochet when I was 9 years old, and this is how I was taught to hold my yarn, and it works well for me. How you hold your crochet hook is a total personal preference. You have some that hold it like a pencil. I personally cannot get it to work that way. I hold it like a knife and then I roll it, so it's too hard for me to do the pencil. My mother, who taught me how to crochet, held her crochet hook this way, but I was little, so it was probably easier for me to hold it this way. So here's how you start. The tail end, wrap it a full circle around, come back over this way, and this is how you hold it. And you can pull on this, and I control my tension by the pinky and this finger here. I move it up and down to take up the slack in the yarn. You don't want the slack in the yarn if you want a snug stitch. And maintaining that stitch tension is crucial to having good looking crochet projects. So practice with this. Have the tail end in your hand. Wrap this around your fingers like this, and hold that right there. This is going to be your working space right in here. So to start with, most things start with a chain or a magic ring. To make a slip knot, to start a chain, I hold this tail end here. I wrap it around my finger, put that behind the loop so it kind of looks like a pretzel, and then I pull that middle up and tighten that around my crochet hook. Now I'm using a 4mm crochet hook because it is my favorite, and you can tell it's really worn, but it's my favorite. And then I wrap my yarn around my fingers, and now since I have something to work on, I'm holding my work with these 2 fingers and my tension here. You can hold it between these 2 fingers and do it this way. There are so many different ways, and I could not even possibly begin to tell you what they all are. But whatever is comfortable for you, that you can maintain that tension. Tension is key. When you go to yarn over, First thing we're going to do is make a chain because it is a base stitch. It is like the foundation of your crochet. So you take this and you roll that yarn around the hook and pull that through that loop. It creates another loop. So go back, roll it around. This is called yarn over. You roll it around and pull that through. Now I roll my hook so that it's coming through towards the end of the V. It'll make a V shape in your crochet, in your chain. And this is the top part of your chain. But when you roll that down and bring the point of that crochet hook right through there, it helps it to slide easier. And some people don't, and I don't know how they get that yarn off their hook, but this is what I do. I also hold the yarn onto the hook a lot of the time with this finger because when I was young, it kept sliding off, so I learned to hold it. I don't know that it's really a thing, but it's something I do. And as I crochet up this chain, I move my fingers to be holding my project right by the loop so that it stabilizes and I can control the tension for what size loop I have and what size chain I make. Now your chain should look something like this. If your chain looks like this, your tension is off. It's not the same as the rest of your chain. You want each of these chain stitches to be just like the other. That is the difference in so many projects. It will make a difference in every project, from your blankets to hats to amigurumi. It is crucial. I recommend that you make a chain 10 feet long and just continue to make the chain until it is all the same size consistently. Now, I don't mean you have 3 of them the same and then a mess up, and then 3 more the same and then a mess up. All of it consistently the same. Can you see that? I don't know if it's going to focus. All of your stitches to be consistently the same. That is your tension that makes your stitches the same. So just practice chaining, yarning over, turning your hook and pulling it through. Yarn over, turn your hook and pull it through. Just practice that chain and holding your yarn. The tension, how you put that in there. This, to me, was the hardest part to learn, is to hold that, to get the tension. That was the hardest thing. But to get that chain, when you get up here, it starts wobbling and it gets really hard to hold. So that's why I keep my fingers up here and I just keep moving them up to hold my work so that it all looks the same. Spend some time just making the chain and then come back and we'll move on to another stitch. Now you've got your chain. When you are setting your work down to go do something, whether it's to go eat or pack it away or anything, just pull this loop up. Pull it up big, because that will hold your work in place, because it easily rips out. And it's all gone. So just pull that loop up and it'll hold it. And then you can pick right back up there later when you come back to your project. Just pull your working yarn back and you're ready to begin again. Okay, the next stitch we're going to learn is a single crochet. You have your chain, and usually this is called the first chain from the hook and the second chain from the hook. The one on the hook doesn't really count. So we're going to go second chain from the hook, we're going to hold this on here and insert that needle into that second chain from the hook. Then we're going to wrap our yarn around and pull up a loop. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And that is called a single crochet. I'll do a few more. And you can see that there's a loop in this loop on the chain. We're going to go into the next stitch on the chain. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through. The next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops. And you're starting to make a little something. We're just going to go ahead and finish out this little project here and just practice. Keep practicing. Practice makes a big difference in your crochet. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through. It is going to curl. It always does. When you're making something like this, it always curls. Okay, we're going to go into the next stitch. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through. All right, so now we're going to turn it around and do a different stitch coming back. Now I'm just going to show you the basic stitches to get you started. There are all kinds of wonderful tutorials of how to do these fancy stitches, but you've got to know the basics first. So start with the basics and learn from there, and you will be having the time of your life learning to crochet. Okay, so this is a single crochet, so when we go to the next one, we have to raise this part of our work up to the next level. And to do that, you chain. So I'm going to chain 1 because I'm just going to turn this and we're going to go back and do single crochet 1 more row. So as I've turned this back, I'm going to skip because this ends up being the first stitch. So I'm going to insert that under both loops of that first stitch from the last row. Insert my hook, pull up a loop, pull through. And again, I'm putting through both loops. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through. And we're just going to keep doing that until we reach the end of the row. And you make yourself a little practice swatch that doesn't take very long, and you can work on that tension. Okay, insert your hook, pull up a loop, whoops, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. And you're going to do that all the way to the end. And in the end of that, it's a little bit difficult to get into the last stitch, but you don't want to miss that last stitch because it'll cause your work to become like a triangle, or your side will go in. So now we insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. And that is 2 rows of single crochet. Now watch your tension. These little spots all need to look the same. They need to look identical. The back of it will be a little bit knobby with this type of yarn. Okay, so now we're going to go on to a double crochet. And a double crochet is just that. It's double the size of the single crochet. So you yarn over and chain 2 for a double crochet. That makes this stitch twice as big as the single crochet. So you chain 2 and you turn your work. Now on double crochet, it's just a little bit different, but you yarn over before you insert your hook. And then you insert your hook into that next space. So insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Now you have 3 wraps on your hook. You yarn over and you pull through 2 of them. And then you have 2. Pulling up a loop, you have 2. And then you yarn over and pull through 2. And that's a double crochet. So we'll do it again. Yarn over, insert your hook, and we're taking both loops. And there's a difference when you take the front or the back. There's a difference in the way it looks. But right now we're taking both. So you insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And there's your next double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 4 double crochets. We're going to keep going till we get to the end of the row. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now notice I'm holding my work here, and my finger down here is controlling my tension with this finger. This finger will go up and down to control that tension. All this hand does is control the tension and hold my work. But it is every bit as important as this hand that is doing all the hook work. So now let's pay attention to the hook. When I yarn over, and I'm turning the hook like this. And I'm going to hold that yarn on there. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and turn that hook, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. 2 more times. Yarn over. Whoops, I didn't get both of them. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And that's a double crochet. Now see how this is? I've got 1 more stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And that is 2 single crochet rows and a double crochet row. So we're going to turn and do another row of double crochet. Chain 2, turn our work, and do another row of double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. See the 3 loops? Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. 3 more times. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And as you get to where you're doing this and it's going over and over, it just gets to be so routine that your fingers, your hands, it's like muscle memory. Your hands remember. Okay, now we're going to do a triple crochet. So we chain 3 and turn. And I got 2 stitches right there. And oops, that's a mistake. So guess what? This is called frogging. When you take that out, insert your hook, and we're backing up back to where, oh no, I just didn't catch that when I went to do the last one. So we're backing up to there. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And now we're going into the last stitch. Yarn over and insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. There we go. Now that's all fixed. Okay, now we're going to start to a triple crochet. We're going to chain 3 and turn your work. Now we're going to yarn over twice. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now you have 4 loops on your hook. And when you've pulled up that loop, so then you yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that is a triple crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Triple crochet, and it makes a very long post. This is called the post. This is called the front loop and the back loop. You can see that we've been going through both loops, but when the back loop, it splits the back loop and the front loop. When you use those, when you go into those, it makes a different design than what you see here. We're going to continue on with our triple crochet. Yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, triple crochet. Yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Keep your tension down here. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. When you go to count your double crochet stitches, you count them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you're counting a chain, you count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You also count the top of the single crochets. Double crochets, you count the post. Okay, we're going to chain 3 and do 8 more triple crochets. Chain 3, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This hand is helping me pull those through. Yarn over, insert your hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop. I hold with these fingers right here, and I'm controlling the tension here by opening and closing my finger. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now my tension is tight. I'm going to let loose and slide a little bit of tension to bring a little bit more yarn through. So yarn over, pull through 2, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, letting my fingers slide to get some more yarn. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Twist that hook to help you pull that through there. It's just a tool. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now, if you want to finish off, you pull this up like this, and you cut this right like this, and then you pull out your working yarn, and that is locked in there. And then we go through and we work our tail ends through so you can't see them. And you just weave them in. So they're not noticeable. And there you go. Part 2, we will be making a basic granny square. Here is our practice swatch. We started with a chain stitch. We did 2 rows of single crochet. We did 2 rows of double crochet. And we did 2 rows of triple crochet. Now, if your swatch looks anything like this, you're on your way and you are crocheting. You can do this. Stick with me. Love to have you. And don't forget to subscribe. You're now a crocheter.